Salam. I'm Priscilla Maa. I am from Samoa. I work for the Ministry of the Prime Minister and Cabinet under the Policy Division. So our main priorities within the Policy Division, we do policy advice for the Prime Minister and his Cabinet. Another role of us is we also do quarterly monitoring of Cabinet decisions. We also do support for our National Policy Coordination Committee. We have a role as well in our National Security Committee. We provide advice to both committees as well. We administer the national security policy. I would say prior to coming here for this comment, I had very little limited strategic analysis training. Some of the most significant, I would say, learning experiences from the training was going through the futures analysis, having futures techniques, going through those techniques as well. I think one of the main things that I was interested in terms of the writing was the use of the bottom line upfront approach. So having the knowledge and gaining the experiences from Russ and the futures analysis has really added value to my own, not only my own personal experience, but taking that training and going through that to the work I do. I think it's gonna be, I don't know, it's a lot of benefit for me. Just sitting here and thinking about like applying those changes, it's gonna be a lot of challenges, because what we have at the moment back home has always been the way of doing things back home. So trying to change that is going to be a lot of challenge. But I think to be able to overcome those challenges, it's really good to, have a session with not only my division but like the whole ministry as well. Like try and like convince them of the value of this new acquired knowledge, and telling them about the benefits and how it will be of good value for us policy officers, and going to be good value to our cabinet and the high level decision makers who don't really have time to go through pages and pages of policy recommendations and policy briefs. So keeping it short and sweet, like, I think for me is the best way to go about it. Yeah. I think for me, the most important thing for me going back is to be able to influence how we write our papers, and how we introduce like our staff to some of the techniques we've used here, going through and like guiding them to use futures analysis. I think it's really, really great for me. We would rather be able to be proactive than be reactive, I think, with having that mandate, as a whole of government ministry, and having that whole of government approach. I think for me, it's really, really important to be able to somehow slowly change how we write our stuff and how we write our papers, and trying to implement these new techniques to somehow to try and better our writing skills and stuff like that.